So welcome back to DaveStation. We're on the demo disc trail again. I say we because the CEO of Chorizo Machine Productions is with me. Mike, how you doing?
I've never been called a CEO before. I'm doing good, mate. I can't wait for this, for Mickey. No, I'm kidding. I can't wait to do this episode. It's episode 3, isn't it? DaveStation, I think.
Episode 3, and we're looking at the official PlayStation Magazine UK demo discs again. Mike has chosen a couple of discs for some games to look at. I've chosen a few as well. You know the drill by now. So, Mike, we're starting with demo disc number 5. This was your choice.
Because when I was looking at the list earlier, Mickey, Assault Rigs, where's the other game? And Total NBA are the 3 games I won't mind taking a quick look at.
Okay, so which one should we go for to start with, to kick this off?
Let's go with that. Let's go with Total NBA.
Let's have a look at Total NBA 96, a basketball game. I think this is produced by one of Sony's own studios, if memory serves me correctly.
Oh, okay. I haven't played this. I don't think, anyway.
So let's have a look at this one. Won't be any cut down of loading times. You're going to see it exactly as you would if you had a PlayStation with this very demo disc. So here we go. NBA license.
Yeah, I forgot how much looking at black screens there was with PS1.
Yeah, there was. Often you'd think, is it loading or has the console crashed? Here we go. Orlando Magic or Phoenix Suns. And you can play. Look at that.
I'm going to play on your team. Let's do it.
I think that's a good idea. Let's go for it. And that classic loading with the ticking sound that Sony used on some of their games.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember that. Porsche Challenge used it as well.
He did,
Here we go, the tip-off.
Wow.
I love that. That was
so
awesome.
cool.
The presentation.
Wow, this
Right, how do
looks
we get the ball?
fantastic. Right. There we go. Oh.
I don't know who that is. I
Hey.
don't know who's controlling who. How do I change the player?
I passed just now.
Okay, so that was you then.
Well, they're saying that
We don't know.
it's only one of us playing, I think. Is it take
Even though it
turns?
said- It shouldn't be. So, right, what's going on here? That's going to be a really long throw.
So this is me.
Well, that's
look.
you.
I'm doing
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, backcourt violation.
Yeah. I got to remember the rules of basketballs because I'm so used to NBA Jam where there's no rules.
Hey! Well, it's just back and forth, go crazy, isn't it, with
Yeah.
NBA Jam?
Right. Go.
It's gone for it.
Oh, it's lovely.
Good
Yeah,
shot.
Dave's not playing. It's weird.
Yeah, for some reason it's completely ignoring me. Although that player there was randomly jumping up and down. So is it making us control the same player? Which would be hilarious if it was.
Maybe.
I think it might be. Oh, okay. Is that going to be... Oh, yeah, it's going to be a throw-in. Or whatever they call it. Yeah, look, because was that you taking the shot?
No, that wasn't
That was me. That was me this time. We're controlling the same player that's highlighted with a green thing underneath him.
That is crazy. What about the sound effects, though, man? Just the small details of their shoes on the court squeaking and that kind of thing's really good. This is
Absolutely amazing, and also the introduction. It's so good. You know, the announcer in the court,
yes,
announcing the teams.
Yeah,
that is so good. This was, I'm going to say it, ahead of its time. I think it was.
I do as well. Wow, look at that for a shot. Yeah, amazing. I do as well. I mean, this is the cool thing about demo discs as well. It's like, I probably wouldn't have checked this game out, but on the demo discs, you got the opportunity to. And then I probably would have bought this then after playing this demo. But let's move on to the next game.
Yeah, let's do that. I think this might be one of those demos, yes it is, where you can press start and select to go back to the menu. That was one thing I liked about these. So, what was next on the agenda? Was it Mickey?
Mm-hmm. Let's hit up Mickey.
Okay.
Because
Let's hit up Mickey.
I'm just fascinated to see what exactly this will be. I don't remember Mickey on the PS1.
I vaguely do. I do vaguely remember a Mickey game.
Is it going to be a
Is it
platformer?
Mickey's Adventure? I think it is, yeah. Is it Mickey's Adventure? I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Oh, looks very Mega Drive. The Mickey on the Mega Drive, which I absolutely loved. Castle of Illusion, I think it was called.
Yep, Castle
You're going to have
Illusion.
to play. Sorry, mate.
You also had World of Illusion as well. And I think this might be Mickey's Adventure, which came out on the good old Mega CD. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Here we go.
Speech,
so
then.
Again, lots of loading screens. Yes, look at this.
Wow.
This looks absolutely fantastic.
This looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at the animations.
Wow, this is so cool. So I'm just trying to work out if there's any other buttons other than just jumping around. It doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm getting attacked.
I would have been like, take my money for this. I was big on my platformers, even still at this point, guys, by PS1, especially if they looked as beautiful as this did.
Yeah, same as. I would have been drawn to this. I would have been a Mickey Mouse game, especially after the ones on the Mega Drive, as you mentioned.
And the SNES
I would have been
one
all
was
in
really
for this.
good.
Yeah, the SNES one. I'm trying to remember which game that was. I think we may have played it before.
Magical Quest, wasn't it? Mickey's
Magical Quest. That was it. That's right. We covered it on Old School Shameless Plug.
Mm-hmm. Can you go through the door by pressing up on the D-pad?
I tried that because that was my first thought was, should I be going through that door? Let's have a look. So pressing up makes him look up. Pressing down makes him look down.
Look at the animations in this. So cool.
And all the buttons, I'm literally just able to jump.
Yeah, there's no attack button.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I just needed to get enough height for that.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle platformer kind deal, isn't it? A bit Abe's Odyssey-esque, I guess.
Yeah, I like it. I very much like it. It's very good. Oh, can I get those things? No, I can't. Am I going to fall all the way back down? No. I like that. How there's
that's
like
cool.
is that like a wizard that's making magic happen, and then the things are falling down, and Dave's dead, and that's it.
And it's abruptly kicked you out of the demo. It's like, and that's enough of you playing this. Yeah, one more game then, mate, and then we'll move on to your disc. Let's have a look at Assault Rigs.
Yeah, let's check it out. Now, this was actually on, I think it might have been a video on one of the Demo 1 discs that we looked at in the first episode. So let's see whether we can. Let's see if we can play this and see what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've played this game. I'm pretty sure.
Loading times, not much we can do. This was how it was on the PlayStation. So there we go. Oh, yes! I remember this.
Yeah, I've played this.
Wow.
This is an awesome game. This looks really good as well.
Yeah, this is very, very... I wonder if you can change... I know we say about camera views. I wonder if you can change camera views. No, I don't think you can.
I'm not sure you can in this. I think it's third person only.
Yeah. It's cool, though, but the controls are incredibly sensitive. I literally tap the up button, and it flies forward like you've just pressed it for an hour.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Really good, though. I like this.
Music's
and this
cool.
would have impressed me.
It did. It did impress me, mate. I think I must have played it on a demo disc or something, because I didn't buy it. Not that I remember, anyway. It looks so cool.
It does. Graphically, it looks really, really decent. There's a... Oh, they've rolled it over. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
There is a camera view. Oh, hang on. No, there's not. Oh, yes, there is. I can use my... Oh, is this for another weapon? No. This is another camera view. This is awesome.
That's what I would have
and then
used.
It changes. But you'd have played this a lot better than me. Blimey, I'm struggling.
Yeah, it looks a bit cumbersome to play, mate, to be honest.
It's the sensitivity of the controls. That's what it is, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Maybe it got marked down in the reviews because of it. I don't know. I mean, look how easy it is to tip it.
It's very easy to tip it. Yeah, I'll be interested actually to read the reviews on this, because this is mega, mega sensitive. I'm literally just lightly tapping the up button on the D-pad, and this thing is flying like I'm charging up a turbo boost. Oof, okay.
Yeah, I think that's enough
So this is Assault Rigs. So shall we move on to our next demo?
Let's do it.
So here we are, the second choice. Demo disc number 23. And we've got Karushi, Actua Golf 2, Hercules, Overboard, and Rallycross. Now this, I think, Mike, was your second and final choice.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was. Mainly because of this, Rallycross. But can we...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but can we look at Actua Golf 2 first? I've never played it.
Let's go for it. Actua Golf 2. Both of us have played the first Actua Golf game, and we both liked it very much on a demo disc, didn't we?
Yeah, loved it. Did you see that warning message then? Once you've finished playing this demo, you must reset your PS2 or PlayStation. It's like, don't tell me what to do, mate.
It's interesting because some demos, for whatever reason, Mike, would hang. So you'll play them and then you'll get to the end and it will just hang there.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to reset the console. And it was, as you say, it was similar with some PS2 demos. You had to physically press the reset button to reload the demo. Some you can just use start and select, or you can just go to a quit option if there is one.
Sure.
Here we are. Let's go for it. Let's go for this. I wonder if we can play, dare I say it, 2 players. Or probably not, because it's a demo.
What happens if you press X whilst that is highlighted?
I'm trying to, yeah, it's not doing anything.
It's because,
so
like
I
you
wonder,
say, it's the demo.
Yeah, so let's just go to whatever options I've got. It looks like it's only going to let me practice. Yeah, I'm a human. Yeah, that'll do me. Let's go for it. Let's
I'm a
load.
human.
I think that means amateur human.
Oh, yeah,
I
because
think
it was
so.
the same in the first one, wasn't it?
It was. So here we go.
The ocean course at Kiowa Island in the USA.
Nice. Peter Alice, there he is, the legend, the main man.
Any wind at all.
Fantastic.
When I think of
commentary.
golf, Mike, I think of Peter Alice.
Same, yeah.
Oh dear.
Player 1.
Wow.
Slice that badly.
Oh,
This is cool. It's going to go straight in. It's a water hazard.
It's in the water.
Did you hear the ducks?
I love it.
I thought you'd kill the duck then from all the screaming that was going on.
It's hilarious. So, I've now got a horrible shot from the rough. Let's see what I do this time. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's going to be even worse.
One of those days.
It's hard, this game, or the first one was. I haven't played this. It's been hooked away, hooked away.
Hooked away! Oh, no, it's in the water.
water.
It's another one. That's going to be a better shot.
Did you buy this back in the day, the sequel?
No, I think I only bought the first one. I don't remember
Yeah,
playing
same.
the second one, or indeed the third one, because there was a third game in the series as well.
Was there?
There was, yeah. Actua Golf 3 was also there. I think Actua Golf 3 might have had Lee Westwood, the famous golfer at the time, on the cover.
Oh, okay. This is probably, or this series is probably my favourite golf games, like, of all time. I know you've had more in-depth ones, like the Tiger Woods games and whatever, PGA Tour games, but
Yeah.
there's something about the actual golf games. I love them. They were so accessible.
This, plus the Lynx games, especially the Lynx game we got on the original Xbox, were my favourites.
Lynx.
They were so
How
good.
could I forget
Lynx was good.
Lynx games. And
Lynx
when we
was
say
good too.
Lynx games, we mean Lynx, guys, as in Links, not the Atari Lynx.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! That was
Pings
close.
off the flag.
Amazing. So here we go. I've now got an incredibly short putt right at the end. Is it going in, though? No.
Bad luck.
Bad luck. This reminds me of the Christmas special when you and me played the first game.
I've been privileged to see
I can remember that. That was brilliant.
one of those times.
And there we go, bogey 9. So I think we can move on.
Yeah, let's
Actua
move
Golf
on.
2, though. Very
Yeah.
good. Now, I have to reset my console, don't I? Right, so the reset was successful. We're back in the menu. What we taking a look at this time?
Shall we have a look at Rallycross?
Yeah, I think we shall. It'd be rude not to. So here we go, Rallycross. Now, I am familiar with this game. I did physically own it back in the day, and I also still own it and its sequel to this very day.
I don't know if I've played this. I can't remember. No, I definitely haven't. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I definitely haven't.
This game, and it's another one of those examples of it didn't review brilliantly, but Dave likes it. I like this game. I think it's awesome.
PS1 had a lot of games that didn't review the best, but they were kind of like cult classics now. And I think Disruptor, the first-person shooter I loved, was one of those. Oh, this looks
I think it was.
fantastic.
I think it was. Yeah, this game is awesome. And as I say, I owned this back in the day, and I absolutely loved it.
Look at this. I'm surprised this one passed me by. Again, we keep saying this on demo discs, or I do, but such a variety of races on the PS1.
As Dave gets stuck.
Oh, no, he's
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
water.
We're back to Actua Golf again. Yeah, I agree. There were so many good games, and the only reason that I experienced some of these games was because of demo discs, because I didn't actually own that many games. I didn't have lots of money.
Same. Yeah, I didn't own a lot
Yeah.
of games either. I think we went over this in the previous episode. I think I worked out I owned 4 or 5 games in total. I know you owned a few more than that. But but I lived near a lot of people. I was lucky enough to work with people as well who had PS1s, because it was a guy who I worked with, guys, in the Tesco supermarkets where I worked when I was in college. And he was the first person I met who had a PS1, and he lent me Pandemonium and another game which I can't remember. And it's just like, that's how I played my games, borrowing from people, lending to people.
Exactly the same for me. Yeah, by and large the same for me. People I knew had PS1s, and we would lend games. So that was Rallycross, and I really like it. It's a game that I own, as I say, and its sequel. I thought they were both excellent games. So here we are with demo number 24, and there's one reason and one reason only that I wanted to check out demo 24, because I bought the magazines back in the day, some of them, and when I found out that F1 97 was going to be on that demo disc the next month, I had to buy the magazine because I was a huge Formula 1 fan. So, should we go for F1 97?
Mate, I thought you just wanted to look at this for the Fantastic Four.
Oh, well, we can look at that as well, and also Roscoe McQueen that I've mentioned before.
Can we quickly touch on it, though? Nightmare Creatures is on here, which is interesting.
That was actually the very first time I played Nightmare Creatures as well, and again, I didn't mind it. I thought it was an okay game at the time.
Yeah, same. I did.
Let's quickly fire up Roscoe McQueen.
I thought you were kidding. I know nothing about Roscoe McQueen. Nothing about it at all.
I've just got to remember if it's... Oh, it's not playable. Ah, okay. Well, forget Roscoe McQueen, because that's not playable.
Wasn't it a kids' TV or a kids' movie, animated movie?
I think it might have been. And, of course, well, you know what Fantastic Four is.
Yeah, no, Nightmare Creatures is a cool game.
Let's just quickly look at Nightmare Creatures, and then I'll go on to the main event, which is Formula 1 97 Arcade. It specifically says arcade, which I think is interesting.
So, basically, guys, Nightmare Creatures, I think I did an old school... Yeah, I did this for old school, Dave. I don't know if you were with me or not for it, but this is Bloodborne, but on the PS1, basically. This is what Bloodborne was, I think, influenced by.
Yeah.
This game terrifies me, this game does.
Does me as well, especially there where this beast obviously just bursts out the doors because you don't expect it. Obviously, having played this demo and this game, a few times before, I kind of knew that was going to happen. But yeah, you're right, it is terrifying, but I love it. The atmosphere is so good.
The PS3 got a version of this, didn't it? Was it a remake of this, or was it just its own game? Because I remember seeing screenshots of a PS3 version.
I can't remember there being a PS3 version, actually. That'd be interesting to look at some point.
Yeah. I mean, it's so Bloodborne. I know you haven't played Bloodborne, Dave, but honestly, this is... The gothic art style, everything about it is just... It's so Bloodborne. This game is awesome, by the way.
It's a lot of fun. It is a bit fiddly with the controls,
but
I can say that about a lot of PS1 games because some of them were. But yeah, this was a game I quite liked. I thought it was a good game.
The days of tank controls.
Yeah, and as Mike says, check out the old school episode where Mike covers Nightmare Creatures, and we will move on.
I love how that faded out.
That was really good. That was really cool. So, we're going to do it. Formula 1 97 Arcade. I absolutely was just... Wow, it was like Formula 1 97. I've got to get this demo disc for this reason back in the day. I just had to. Here we go.
I have not played this game.
Demo.
Yeah, I am hyped for seeing it. Wait there, mate. This was only a demo, was it? Was there a full game?
There was a full game, but this demo is only of the arcade mode, not the Grand Prix mode.
I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
And this is very different in terms of the way the cars handle compared to the Grand Prix mode, because the point of this is to power slide around corners.
So in the full game of this, then, was there just two modes and you selected one of them to play, or...?
Yeah, absolutely. On the main screen, you choose arcade or Grand Prix modes.
Okay.
We've covered it before. We've played this before, obviously, under the American name of F1 Championship Edition.
I'm just going to say, mate, it looks very familiar. You know what my memory's like. Yeah, because for some weird reason, I was assuming you meant that this was exclusive as a demo on this demo disc, but then we never saw the full game, or the full game never come to fruition kind of thing.
Yeah, like we were talking about with a game that we covered, a football game actually, on another
Football
series
Kingdom.
of ours. Football Kingdom, yeah,
Yeah.
trial edition. No, this one definitely came out because we both absolutely loved this game and played the living daylights out of it.
How's it handled? Because I can't remember.
This arcade mode is a bit weird, but I was, back in the day, back in the good old days, to play a demo of Formula 197, I overlooked the fact that it was all about power sliding.
Yeah. So you got to throw it around the corners kind of thing.
You have, yeah, absolutely just chuck it round like I'm doing here with this Benetton. But yeah, I loved it. Formula 197, I was hyped for this game. And of course, when it came out, I wasn't disappointed because it's one of the best Formula 1 games ever, in my opinion.
Which reminds me, and someone did ask about it. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Abdul. Big shout out to Abdul, one of the subscribers. That if we take a look at some F1 games, and we will for DaveStation. I've already talked about with Dave. I can't wait to do it. We're going to do our top 3 F1 games of all time, maybe top 5 of all time each, and we'll feature gameplay footage of us playing all of the games, and we will, because my top 5 is going to be different to Dave's. I think mine will be different.
I think it will as well. I think there might be maybe one game that's going to be in common. I'm not going to give it away.
Yeah,
I think there will be one.
Yeah, I think I know what one you mean.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're being cryptic because we don't want to spoil it. But yeah, we're definitely going to make that video. I cannot wait to make that one, actually.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, let's move on to the next demo disc and the next choice. Let's do it. So this one is demo number 40. And for a similar reason to the last demo that we just showed you, this is why I wanted the magazine for this demo disc. Formula 1 98.
Oh.
But there's also some other demos. You'll notice Toka 2, which, oh my god, I got Toka 2 for Christmas in 98 and I absolutely loved it. Blitter Boy, which is a Net Eurose game. We've got a Net Eurose advert. We've seen one of those before on the channel, on the series. We've got Brian Lara Cricket. Silent Hill.
Wow.
Motor Racer 2. Now, I remember this. This is a motorbike racing game where you could do motocross or sports bikes. Cyberdeck, which I think is Net Eurose, but I can't remember. I could be wrong. Music. Yes, literally the game Music. ODT. Can't remember what ODT is.
No.
Crash Bandicoot 3. Blimey, there's a lot on this disc if these are playable. Lemmings.
Wow.
And then back to F1 98.
That's a lot of good games as well. Like Music. I don't know if any of you guys ever played it. Dave and I loved Music. I think I had the one after it. Was it called Music 2000?
Yes, I had Music 2000 as well. Absolutely. So, we'll go straight in with F1 98 because there's a reason why I'm going to show this. Because you can imagine you're hyped up. You're getting the magazine. You're getting the demo disc. You pop this in. You load it up. The loading screen looks fantastic. There he is, Mika Hakkinen, who was the Formula 1 champion of 1998. You're excited. And then you play it. And I'm going to say no more until I start playing it.
Oh, good old Mika Hakkinen.
Yeah. In the McLaren Mercedes. This was his first World Championship win this particular year, just as a small factoid.
Is he still driving, or is he way too old now? I don't mean F1, but in general, was he too old?
He's long since retired. So here we are, F1 98. So this, they actually gave you the option of arcade or Grand Prix, which I think is good. They didn't just force you down the route of arcade only. And you can even select the driver.
Oh, it's got Eddie Irvine.
Go as,
Eddie Irvine.
Yep, it's got Sheddy Irvine. In fact, I might go as Eddie Irvine. Why not?
And it's
Instead
also
of being
got,
Schumacher
yeah,
all the
I was
time.
going to say, it's got the best, in my opinion, driver of all time in Schumacher.
Yeah, I agree. Michael Schumacher, who's in the middle of the screen
Senna?
there, number 3.
On the top right.
No, that is Damon Hill.
Oh, okay. That was Senna from his eyes.
That's Damon Hill, the 1996 Formula 1 World Champion.
Yeah, good driver. Really good driver.
Very good driver. So, Brazil, Interlagos, a track that's still used in Formula 1 to this very day, a track I like as well. So here we go, the Formula 1 98 demo. And the first thing I'm going to say is, oh dear. Look at how terrible the graphics are compared to Formula 1 97.
Why is the track so wide, or is it supposed to be at this circuit?
I think it's too wide. I think they've got that scaling completely wrong. But, oh my god, the graphics are terrible. The handling of the cars, Mike, It's terrible. Look, I'm going flat out and I can't take that corner at full speed and steer left. It's going straight, which is just wrong. That's totally and utterly wrong. This game's handling was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Look,
Oh dear.
I can't even take that corner without having to, lift off or brake, which you don't have to do in real life.
Mate, I bet
Awful
you were
game.
so let down when you booted this demo disc up back in the day and started this.
My heart literally sank when I played this. I thought, oh my God, what is this?
What were they
What happened?
thinking with this? What were they thinking?
Just to clear something up, this is a different developer.
Okay.
So the people that developed Formula 1 and Formula 1 97, which was Bizarre Creations, they'd moved on by this time. And this has been done by Visual Sciences.
It looks dreadful, and I'm going to stick to my point. The roads are too wide.
The track feels too wide, I agree.
The
And
cars
graphics
look like
especially-
ants on the track. Sorry, mate, what would you say?
And the graphics in the distance, that just looks like a solid red block until you get close to it. It looks awful. It really, really does.
Yeah, the
Look at
PS1.
it. Look at that Ferrari in the distance.
The PS1 was capable, as you all know, of doing much better than this. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, guys, but the cars look too small on the track, or the track is too big for the cars. It looks like micro machines. It's weird.
Agree. Totally agree. They've got the scaling of this completely wrong. Either the cars are too small or the tracks are too wide. I'm going to go with the tracks are too wide.
Yeah. It's weird looking to me, this.
It is, yeah. The graphics look terrible, and it didn't review well. And the graphics were one reason why it didn't review well. The other reason, the handling of the cars.
I thought you said...
It's dreadful.
Sorry, I thought you was going to say, and the other reason, because it's shite.
There is, of course, a third reason, because it's shite.
I'm glad I've got to see this, actually, in the flesh, if you like. I've never played this F1. And I
So
don't
let's
think I will
abandon
be.
Well, maybe one day for bad video games it might be worth checking out, but no.
yeah.
It's not good. It's not a good game. So, if my memory serves me correct, we've got to go back to the Formula 198 menu and press quit.
Who's
And it'll
got the
take us all the way back.
PlayStation sponsored helmet there? Did a driver actually wear that, or was it just for the game?
No, a driver did. I think that driver might be Panis or Truly for Prost, for the Prost team.
Okay.
It's either one of those two. I think it's Panis. Yeah, I'm not entering my
Oliver
initials. I can't be
Panis.
asked with that. Yep, Olivier Panis. Or as you once called him, Oliver's... No, I'm not. I'm going to stop myself.
No, it sounds childish, guys, but it was a slip of the tongue when I called him Olivia Penis by accident. I think it was on the Christmas special.
You called him Oliver's penis. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. So, should we take a look at any other demos? Maybe music? Just quickly?
Yeah.
Or Silent Hill? Or Motor Racer? Which one do you want to look at?
Is the Net Your Rose video going to be the same one we looked at last time?
It's going to be very similar. Yeah, a very similar
don't
sort of
bother with that
advert.
then. Silent Hill takes too long to get going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Let's see what that is, because I'm intrigued.
What is ODT? Let's find out what ODT is. Because we know music. Music will take too long to get into as well, because it's a music production.
Yeah,
Game
it'll be
slash-
too
yeah.
boring for the viewers as well, watching us put some beats together, which might take all night.
Psygnosis. Here
Okay.
we go. Oh, okay. What is this?
What the hell is this?
Interesting.
So there's your controls. Oh, you cast spells
Spell.
with L1 and change gun ammunition with L. Spells and guns? What is this?
And here we go. Here's my character. Let's see what this is all about. Because spells and guns, do the two go together in a game normally? Not usually.
No, you don't really see both in general, do you?
No. Then we get a lovely cutscene, which I'm going to skip. A very sinister looking loading screen.
PS1 loved its cutscenes. Really did.
Okay, so here we go. What on earth is this?
I'm not
Oh, I
sure.
have seen this before.
Have you?
Yes, I have seen this before. I have played this before. Again, in demo form, not the full game. This lever can go in both directions. What lever? Can I pull a lever?
There's a
I
lever
don't wanna
right
do
by
that.
you, mate. Yeah, it was hard to see.
There you go. Press and circle pulls it.
How does it feel to play? Is it clunky?
Weird. Yeah, very weird, very clunky. Oh, God. And I'm just set my character on fire. That's how bad it is.
Is it tank controls, is it?
It's very stiff, yeah. But let's pull that lever again. Right, what's it going to do? Okay, I'm not seeing a lot happen.
I was just going to say, usually in this kind of game, you'd get a little cutscene of what the lever has done by moving it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still trying to work out what that did. Okay, insert the blue magnetic card. Okay, so where's that then? It's one of these types of games. Where do I go? Pick up items. Oh, whoa. Jesus.
Yeah, this one passed me by. I would have liked this, I gotta say. It looks quite unique. It looks different to anything else that was around.
Yeah, it's just the controls are really, really fiddly. They are quite difficult to get used to.
I bet,
So what's that? Mana picked up. This is all to do with the whole spell casting, isn't it? Can't cast any at the moment, presumably because I don't have anything.
I thought these doors just opened on you then.
So I'm looking for some sort of a disc of some kind. Oh, okay, so something's appeared up there now.
That's what I meant earlier by a little cutscene to tell you what the lever had done. But
yeah, there we go, and I can blast away at that. Yeah, I think if I got used to this, I might actually get something out of it because it's not terrible by any means.
It looks okay. Yeah, it looks decent. I would have enjoyed this back in the day, definitely.
So this one is demo 44, which I picked. Now, there's a reason why I picked it, and I'm going to show you that reason.
Rugrats?
Driver! Although Rugrats was pretty cool. So, Driver. Seeing this appearing on the next magazine cover. You know, I'd have bought the magazine before this. I had to get it because Driver looked basically like GTA in 3D before GTA in 3D was a thing. We've also got Bloodlines, which I think is a Legacy of Kain game, if memory serves me correct.
It is, yeah.
An adventure game that is Net Rose. Ridge Racer Type 4, a video of Ridge Racer Type 4. Tank Racer, Rugrats, Roll Cage was quite a cool little racing game. Retro Force, which I can't remember what that was, and Driver. So, I'd like to take a quick look at Driver. I know we know what this is, but let's take a quick look at the demo. And then we'll see what else we fancy taking a look at afterwards.
So we did feature this, guys, on Old School a few months back. Dave was playing because I'm really bad at Driver. I love this game and I love the sequel. And you actually did that really annoying driving license or driving test section right at the beginning, didn't you? I always used to get stuck on that.
I can remember, yeah, the sort of inside that parking lot where you have to go in and out of...
That's the one.
Pillars and round cars and do various things. Right, so what is the option I've got? Everything says NA on the screen. So what am I supposed to... Oh, yeah, demo. There you go. Demo, give it a go. I need to read the screen, don't I? Here we go. Loading time to be optimised. I like that. So you can tell this is a demo because they've even put some text that tells you that.
Yeah. This... What do you prefer? Because we need to look at the sequel for Old School, but what do you prefer, this or the sequel?
I prefer this one, and we'll get on to why when we get to Driver 2, because there's some things about Driver 2 that I have issues with. Here we go. I remember this and the music that played when you were doing the mission.
Oh, yeah.
I remember this. This was so cool. Again, another demo that I kept playing and playing and playing. Just kept replaying it.
Yeah, I didn't play this game until way. It'd been around for a while before I got to play this. The full version.
Oh right, okay.
And just fell in love with it, mate. It's just like you say, GTA 3 before GTA 3.
And I failed it. I lost the car. So we'll move on because Driver, we've covered it in an Old School episode. It was really, really good. And yeah, you don't need to see any more of the demo. We'll move on to another demo. So if I go back out, did I have to reset the PlayStation for that?
Yes.
I might have to reset. So we're back again after that awesome Driver demo, which I failed miserably at. Bloodlines. Driver, of course, we did. Retro Force. Any that you quite fancy taking a look at?
Oh, I'm glad you've asked that, Rugrats, because I've never played it. I couldn't tell you. I'm imagining or predicting that it's going to be a platformer of sorts, but who knows? I know you've played it, mate, but let's have a look at Rugrats.
I think I have, and from what I can remember, there's a series of really interesting mini-games that come up in this. So let's have a look. Yes, Rugrats Search for Reptar. Yes, I have played this before.
Yeah, I used to enjoy the TV show, the kids show, when I was a kid, because my younger brother used to watch a lot of this, and I'd just be like, okay, I'll pretend I don't like this, but watch it in the background.
Same as. This was during the early days of my family having Sky. I used to watch it on Nickelodeon.
Oh, I used to love Nickelodeon.
So did I, back in those days. It's the intro.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. It's the intro in 3D on a PlayStation. That's quality.
This would have blown me away.
This is awesome. And no, I can't skip it.
Yeah, this looks really good. What was that? Angelica, I think she was called.
Angelica and Spike, yeah.
Oh, this is bringing back memories, this.
This is awesome. And of course, he's going to squirt the bottle in their face. I loved it.
Yeah, this passed me by on a PS1, I must say.
Yeah, and me as well. In terms of back in the day, it passed me by. I've played it since. So here we go. Featuring limited segments from the game. Coming out in March 1999. Yeah, there you go. Mini golf. So we can either do mini golf or Grandpa's teeth.
What's mini golf?
Let's do it. I like that as well. How they used to introduce every episode with that.
Yeah,
loved
spot
it.
On.
Start the golf meter, then press triangle again. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Here you go. I love that. And then you press triangle, and then you press triangle again. There you go. Simple but fun. I love that. Look at it.
This is cool.
And then I run after the ball as Tommy. Here, out comes the club again. That is awesome. There you go. Hole 2. That moves on to the next hole. I like this.
Yeah, this is cool. I really like this as well.
I'll do this hole. Oh, we're Chucky this time.
Yeah. Chucky's
So I'll do
my
this
favourite
hole.
character.
And then we'll go back to the screen and we'll see if there's one more demo, and then we'll bring this episode to a close. Oh, I've been fooled. There's a slope, isn't there?
There is,
yeah, it's going to roll back down. Yeah. Well, you live and learn. I like the fact I have to run up to the ball to get the ball again.
Yeah,
I like that.
I was just going to make a... Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's just so cool. I wasn't expecting this. I mean, is it supposed to be a kid's game? I don't know.
Yeah, again, I'm similar to you. I'm sort of torn. Is it a kid's game? Or is it just one that anybody could pick up and play? Because I'm thinking, I would have played this. I would have definitely played this.
That's more like it. Give it some welly.
There we go. And the fact you have to run after it, I like that. And the music as well as in the style of the show. It's awesome.
Oh, it's nice.
There we go. So let's go back to the menu and let's choose another demo. If I can get out of this one. Ooh. Yes, I can. There we go. Power line's back. I can. Power line's back.
There was a nervous silence, but we got there.
And that was true to life back in the day. That happened.
Yeah,
so,
it was.
I'm going to try Roll Cage. There we go. Let's just quickly try Roll Cage, a racing game, because this one's quite interesting. I'm not sure if you've ever seen this one.
I've never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Okay. This one's quite an interesting one. I won't give away why. You'll see when I play the game, hopefully, because they're the types of vehicle that you're driving.
Oh, is it Robot Wars style?
Sort of. But the cool thing about this, as you're going to find out, let me just keep going. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine, because it's the way the car is, or the way the vehicle is, you're going to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So I might have to tell you if it doesn't happen, but let's see if I can make it happen. Because the cool thing about this game, let's see if I can do it. Did you see the way that car rolled and flipped?
Yeah.
So with this game, there's tunnels, and you can drive upside down and on the roof and all sorts.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. And it is a combat racing game, so you can pick up power-ups. And again, the point is to win the race by any means possible.
Yeah, this is ambitious, though, isn't it, mate?
It's really, really good. And it got a sequel.
And stuff.
It did get a sequel, Rollcade Stage 2. There you go. So again, I'm flipping and rolling all over the place. But yeah, if you drive in tunnels, you can actually drive on the sides of the tunnel and on the top of it. It's really awesome. But it does take some getting used to, because it's very fast, as you're probably noticing.
Yeah, it's very quick, isn't it? Yeah, I would have loved this. So many of these cool... I mean, this isn't a racer, is it really? But so many of these cool games around on the PS1.
So many, and so many different types. And again, the magazine demo disc meant you could experience all these different games that otherwise we wouldn't have got to experience. So anyway, that's the end of this episode of Demo Discs. We'll be taking a look at some more in the future, including PS2 demo discs. Mike, thanks for coming along as always, mate, and I will catch you on the next one.